What's up, everyone? Thanks for joining for today's recap. So today's going to be a bit different because I recorded the videos already in the midst of QNRX halting up after the private placement announcement. So I won't be covering all my trades. I did record my trades from today. It would have been nice to share them, but anyway, I think it was more interesting to show you this halt up. I am green $105 on QNRX on my Schwab account. I didn't trade it in my day trading account that I use every day, so that's good. But I was hoping that it would give us a bigger move, but it didn't. But I'm still very grateful. With 10 shares, I managed to lock up $105. So got in at 24 and sold at 25. So that's almost, like 11 points, less than 11 points, approximately. Anyway, hope you enjoy this recap. I'm going to edit this out so you'll start straight off into the QNRX hold up. Hope you enjoy it. Just watching QNRX on a halt. I think it's like the fourth or third halt up. Not trading in this account. I've taken 10 shares in my Schwab account, and it's now showing a resumption of 100. So the time you wish you'd taken 100 shares or more. But anyway, we'll see how much it would actually resume at. Resumption shows 100, but that could change, and I'm in at 24 dollars. Oh, it's gone down now. Okay, cool. We'll see what happens. I think if it starts going down, I'll just sell and I'll take my profits. Nope, second halt. So the halt bands are 5 minutes apart, as you can see, which is halted here. And then we're going to second halt. So it's a 10-minute halt for now. The previous one was like 15 minutes. So it's a bit agonizing sitting here just watching. So resumption price obviously dropped quite a bit now. I don't know. I don't know whether I'm going to sell or not. The news is good, but it does mean that they're diluting the shares. So although it's a micro float right now, they have issued shares to raise that $16-18 million, I think it is. It says potential. News reads that there's a potential. Well, it was a private placement of $104 million, but let me read this now. I expand this. So yeah, so they'll get an upfront funding of 16 million. This is a potential to raise up to, and I think it all depends on number of factors. So they don't have that 104 million in the balance. They'll get that, which is good. But depending on FDA approvals, they might. Yeah, that all depends on FDA approvals, I think. So they might be able to. Then they'll be able to. The investors then can actually invest some more. So a series of H warrants. You can purchase up to 1.9 million shares. Okay. I mean, I don't fully understand all these things, but so it's in stages. but still good news for the company. And the investors are serious biotech investors. So I think it's all positive. We'll just wait and see what happens. Of course, today's trades, I'm up $1.59. I think whilst we wait and see what happens here, I'll just quickly run through. I might have to stop and just focus on that for a second. It was not a bad day overall in terms of my accuracy. Actually, no, my accuracy wasn't that great today. Partly because I wasted my time on this YHGJ stock. It's like, and I'm glad I went in with 5 shares rather than a full size share, because it was just not one of those stocks. And what I've realized is that I need to keep sticking to that quarter share position. In this case, it's 5 shares. As I increase more my share size, then I'll still stick to this rule. If I'm starting off early, then those first few trades could really set you off in a bad direction for the rest of the day. And I'm glad I started off with smaller share sizes, because then it was manageable. And actually, I didn't have any winning trades. I think just 1 cent that I got out of one trade. So I stopped, I put it aside, and I focused on ORBS, which gave me some better moves. All right, let's just see what happens here as we're coming up to 33 seconds. I've got my finger on the sell button to sort of see whether this is going to go into another hold up or if it's just going to dump down on us. So let's see, 20 seconds, 19, 18, 17. I hope it doesn't go into another halt. If it does, I might pause the video and I'll just resume because I don't want to just feel. Come on. Okay, let's see what happens here. Ah, damn it. All right. So I'll quickly talk about my trades and then I'll resume the video when the stock resumes. So it's going into a third halt now, another 4 or 5 minutes approximately. So ORBS was quite good, decent in terms of the trades. LFS, that wasn't a great one, and GWH, that was just one trade I took, which was break even. It did make moves. GWH did make moves today, but it was a very thickly traded stock. Let me see if it's GWH. You can see how thickly traded it is. Although it went to a high of was it 488, almost, yeah, 488. I didn't touch it. I just looked at level 2. It was just grinding up. There was a lot of volume, obviously really tight spreads, but just stacks of sellers. Obviously, stacks of buyers. That's good. That's what's keeping the spread tight. But it was just stacks of sellers that has to go through before it can actually make any move in comparison to some of the other stocks I've traded. So yeah, I left that one alone. Just took one trade in it on it at I think it was break of 4, but it didn't look like it was going to do it. I think it was break of 4 or 350. I can't remember. Let me see. No, it wasn't. It was a resistance point at 266. It was a pivot point. So at 266, where was it? Back here? Yeah, I think it was back here. But anyway, one trade on that. But otherwise, SGBX was a good one to trade. I'm not going to go through the charts today. I wasn't planning to do the session this way, but I just thought it might be interesting to look at this QNRX and see what happens. So what I'll do is I'll pause the video now anyway, and then I'll resume just a few seconds left to the before the resumption. All right, we are back again. We've got 20 seconds to resumption. Let's just see what happens here. Just keeping an eye on level 2, just seeing what it wants to do. Hopefully this won't be another 4th resumption. We'll see. We want to really get above 38 and go into another whole top. Otherwise, I think we want to sell. Is it going to go into another hold? Nope. Yes, it is. All right, we're about to resume again. So it seems like there's more selling pressure here because we're halting down slightly. So I got a feeling I want to sell. Depends on, because you can see we went in at 41.80. So I think what we'll do is, if this resumes now, I think I'm going to get out because it's not looking good. Well, did I do that? Did I make a mistake? Let's see. So yeah, wow. So yeah, halting down now. So let's have a look. Try and see what I actually filled in at. God, I don't know how to use this platform. It's so bad. All right, let me pause it there, figure it out, and I'll tell you guys. All right, God, it took a while. Right, so I bought 10 shares at 24.47 and I got out at 35. Both market orders. Got in the market, saw that market, and wow, look at it, dropped down. It's now dropped down to 26.33. So I was up 170, but obviously I got caught in that selling pressure on the way down, and only so I made $105 on that trade with 10 shares. I mean, it's incredible anyway, right? It's phenomenal how, you know, you could just get in and simple decision could make such a suddenly could swing your P&L from one to one side to another. But in any case, yeah, that's good. I think that's not a bad trade. All right. I mean, I'll keep an eye on this volatility, see what happens, what it does, but I don't think I'm going to take any more trades on it. So I think we'll call it there on Friday. Sorry, I'm just a bit low in energy today. I had some stuff come up in my personal life, so I'm just trying to deal with that. But otherwise, yeah, I'll catch you guys next week. Again, the focus next week will be to stay calm and collected. It's going to be a short week for me next week. I think I'm only going to do Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, Monday and Tuesday. I'm away for a few days next week, so it's going to be a short week. But again, just to come in and show up every day and show that consistency, and then hopefully, yeah, I can size up going into next month or maybe the month after that. But I'll try to do. I'll aim to do a recap for this weekend anyway. Just looking at my overall stats for this week, and yeah, I'll get that released on Saturday or Sunday. Stay green and enjoy the rest of enjoy your weekend. Thank you.